Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Metaphor. We're still in the cathedral. We might be getting close to the top now, finally. Technically, we unlocked this elevator that should bring us at least closer to the top. But something is apparently about to happen as soon as I step through this doorframe here. And, yeah, I don't know. I don't quite know what. I also
did it!
Yes, the miasma wall's gone, now we can take the lift, and it's gonna be that easy, right? Yeah, I really don't know if we're super close to the top, because we still haven't found a way into those unexplored parts of at the very bottom, underground, in fact, in the catacombs. That is the one thing that makes me wonder if we're still missing an entire, you know, entire arc of this particular journey here, where we need to go all the way back down again before we go all the way to the top. But we'll see.
Huh?
You're kidding me? The lift's gone? Yeah. I mean, I saw that from all the way back there, but sure. The enemy catch wind of us. Damn it! What do we do? Look above us. It's coming down. And it's probably not going to be empty. Oh, wait. That's the lift. Okay. Oh, 3 white clads. That could be rough. I don't know that our party composition is perfect for that. Although, no, wait, weren't they... I mean, these might be different. I guess enemies can sometimes, even though they look the same or similar, can have different sets of resistances and whatnot. But if they are like the one that we fought earlier, I believe that one was actually resistant to all kinds of magic and needed to be fought mostly with physical attacks, which I guess our current party is good at doing, so we'll see. It's the white clans, yes. Finally found the source of our vermin problem. Didn't expect you to gnaw your way through the barrier. But it's the end of the line for you now. You face the white clad triumvirate.
No.
I'm afraid we've not come this far to be stopped by fancy capes. You can step aside, or you can add yourselves to the list. That's right. We're going to catch that necromancer and put a stop to everything. If we stand opposed, then let it be a show of force. Our path demands no less. Okay. We got 2 sword users and 1 mace user. Although he also has a sword by his side. You will not leave this place alive. I'll purge all of you right here.
Watch out!
Everyone, brace yourselves. Here they come. They sure do. Louisian mage captain and 2 sword captains. And yeah, as expected. Oh, wait. Interesting. Oh, maybe it was this guy. Oh yeah, never mind. It was one of these that we fought. I see. So we don't know their stance. We do know this guy. And I'm apparently... No, I was completely right. Never mind. He blocks... Or resists? No, he resists, right? That's not complete immunity. He just resists all magic. So maybe these guys are just literally the opposite. I guess that would make sense. Also weak to piercing, which is the one damage type that we cannot do. So, yeah. Okay, I mean, we need to find out if these guys are indeed susceptible to magic. Well, I mean, at least not resistant. Also, can we not deduce their hit points after one attack? I guess not. Restore Carnage. I mean... He's not weak to it. We cannot hit him with the weakness, unfortunately, so I guess the best we can do is try to deal massive damage. Let's see how massive. I mean, it's good, but he's still gonna, yeah, buff everyone. Okay. That was not very heavy damage. Okay.
Damn it!
Wait, was he? Oh. Okay. When Stroll squatted down there for a moment, I thought that he was maybe hit critically, but no. Also, I guess I suppose I never got a turn with Falkenberg, so I didn't get a chance to do her battle cry. Is it too late for that now? Well, I guess not. Bamboo splitter. I mean, it does say heavy, and if it... Could it kill? He has less than 400 health. I have a feeling like it's not gonna be enough. It was enough, actually. Never mind. Okay. That is pretty good, having that guy out of the picture. Of course, he already buffed these guys, so that's a bit unfortunate, but
let's go. How's that for size?
Didn't mean to press that button. Oh well, okay. Could we stop attacking him? Although I guess he can take it, it's fine. Although I should start thinking about healing for sure. Energy ray? But then I would not be able to heal unless they happen to be weak to light, which I doubt. However, if they're not resistant to light, this should definitely be a one-shot because, you know, it dealt like up to 1800 damage to some enemy before. I guess those were weak, maybe? Yeah, I suppose those were specifically weak to light, but I mean, even then, surely this is just kind of one-shot. Right?
Damn you!
Oh, it didn't. Interesting. Also, these guys have... That was only 400 something damage, so I guess these have less health than the mage captain, actually? Because that one had 800. This one seems to have maybe like 500. Interesting. Well, I'm just gonna finish him off like this.
Charge!
The other guy will attack.
Take
oh,
this! I missed!
Crap. Which hits a
Don't
weakness.
underestimate me.
Oh, wait. He hit someone's weakness, but someone also resisted? Kind of hard to catch, three things happening at the same time. I'm surprised that he did not get a bonus action for that, but I guess I'll take it. Now, let's not press the wrong button here and actually just, you know... I don't know, do just about anything. Wind damage, maybe? And before that's the one thing he resists. He did not resist. She's buffed. Let's just have her attack for... that was only 82. Well... Maybe I made a mistake. Perfect punch? Proportional to the caster's remaining HP, so probably not. Low hit rate, but all hits deal critical physical slash damage. Have I ever tried that one? Oh, also weak physical slash damage to one enemy 2 to 4 times. That's literally what they use against me. Ah, man, I wish... You know what?
They got me!
Nice. Of course it hit. I never had any doubts. Well, I mean, that was... not the prettiest fight, but I guess, you know, we won. Cooling Staff and Glow Igniter. Glow Igniter? I don't think we know what that is.
If I say so myself. I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
Strength and Luck, I like it. Although, I really don't know how useful luck is for anyone who is not the protagonist. Somehow we managed to win that one. Yeah, somehow. Looks as if we can use the lift now, at last.
Got it.
Let's prepare ourselves before we go in. Are you suggesting that there might be something challenging waiting at the top? No, surely not. Let's see here. You, no, you. Sure, I can cast one of these. Top you guys off like that. And we found... let's knock out of here. A Cooling Staff. Increases ice attack strength. Okay. Of course it's for mage. Do you have something similar? Ivory Staff? No. Maybe I had seen the staff somewhere in a shop that had a boost to some damage type. I thought I had already possessed one of those, but I guess not. Also, I don't know why some items that I swear I've looked at specifically and looked at several times sometimes get highlighted as new. Oh well, Glow Igniter, that one definitely is new. Mage Light. Ah, right. That is the equivalent to Hammer, I'm sure. I also feel like I've seen that one, but I only have the one, so I guess I couldn't possibly have seen that before. Oh well, anyway, yeah, that's that. I guess there's nothing to do but go up. Do we interact with this? Royal Portrait Hall, upper level.
At last.
Beyond here's the enemy's stronghold, finally. The Necromancer will be up there too, then.
Yes.
Undoubtedly. The Royal Scepter he's after is up there as well.
We're off.
Then let's be on our way. We can't just keep letting them do as they please. Well, I guess we'll see if this is actually right outside the final boss room, or... Oh, there's another elevator? What is that all about? There's an elemental enemy. Wait, does it say something here? 7 out of 7, it says up top. What's it say about? Oh god, I cannot read this anymore. It's been too long. No, that... E? Oh, that's tiny, and I don't know what the second letter is supposed to be. I thought an A, but E-A-E seems unlikely. Oh wait, can it be... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the second to last letter is. Doesn't look like anything. It's fine. Right, I guess we do want to deal with this one. Yeah, we should be able to.
Act fast,
Oh,
and we'll win
tactical
this.
strike. Inflict ambush damage against stunned enemies 100 times. And that's GG. Okay. 2 sword captains.
What are you doing? There's someone here. Right.
So
Let's settle this.
this time we do get the advantage, and this time we should know all their stats. Oh, they're weak to ice. That makes sense, I suppose. I don't think we can hit that, though. No. At least they don't resist cold. Resist cold. At least they don't resist fire. What? Wait. Oh, right, because no one's a mage right now. I only happen to have some magic. Not the right type, though. Still, that should probably be
This
enough.
is bad.
It was not enough. Okay, never mind. But hopefully he just loses his turn. He sure does. Oh, that was not great damage, actually. How about Sweeping Slash?
Damn you!
That's decent. And do we know how much he has left? 109. So I need to do some sort of special attack.
They got me!
Uh-oh. This does look kind of final, I don't know. The portrait hall.
This is...
A portrait? Yes, it is.
Speaking
Portrait of Louise. Oh. I guess these are the portraits that used to hang here. I'd heard portraits of kings past were hung in the center of the Grand Cathedral.
Fine.
Look, all the portraiture discarded, and in their place he has instated his Lord Louise. Zorba, that knave. Zorba, is that his name? Sounds like you do know him.
No.
Only in passing. Even since the early days, he's always been infamous. Louise was the only man who paid no mind to his reputation and took him under his wing. Infamous for what? For doing unspeakable things to the deceased, I guess? Early in my knighthood, he was an army engineer. He had some true skill in magic that could animate the inanimate, but his raw offensive spells were pitifully weak. His past won him no favors, lowborn family, and half-blood of the Mustari pagans beside. Another outcast for the army.
However,
only Louise saw potential in his powers of animation. It was a subtle art, but one with vast utility, even puppeteering the dead, as you saw. He must have become utterly devoted to Louise. The Zorba I knew was an earnest young man, if rather withdrawn. So it's not strategic. He put the painting up out of sheer worship. There are few things so dangerous as a zealot. Let's stay on our guards. Random. Zorba. Circium Zorba, part of the entourage Louise brought with him to the royal funeral. A skilled mage who demonstrated such fanatic loyalty to Louise that he willingly descended into necromancy. His single horn and closed third eye suggest a half-blooded Clemar and Mustari ancestry, and discrimination he faced for these circumstances likely led to his blind fanaticism. No? Something else? Someone else on this list? Oh, half-bloods. Children born to parents of disparate tribes. Half-bloods often inherit physical attributes of both tribes, as evidenced by Zorba and Maria. While it is theoretically possible for any of the tribes to bear offspring together, conceiving a child between differing tribes is less viable than within the same tribe. Therefore, they are few in number. Less viable, as in it doesn't often succeed. Even in metropolitan areas with diverse populations, those with mixed heritages are rarely to be seen. Half-blood children are often ostracized from both tribes they hail from, due to their unnatural appearance. The typical characteristics they would otherwise inherit from each tribe can be underdeveloped, leading to smaller wings for a half-blood Ishkia, or a singular horn for a half-blood Clemar. They are greatly misunderstood, generally isolated from others, and face unjust societal disdain. Yeah, all of that makes a lot of sense. Portraits of Past Kings. A magnificent room in the Regolith Grand Cathedral, adorned with portraits of the kings of generations past. The custom has been for a portrait to be made on a king's ascension to the throne, which was then displayed within the royal palace during his reign, and later moved to his grave after his death and burial. However, the Grand Cathedral was built on the land that used to be the royal cemetery, so previous kings' portraits were moved inside when cathedral construction was complete. Okay. Makes some amount of sense. The portraits of the royal line have been abandoned. They are riddled with holes. Yeah, not just abandoned, but desecrated. I feel like it would be appropriate to do the same with Louise's painting there, but no such option, fortunately. Holy Ossuary. What is that? Filled with blessed ashes, deals 150 light damage to all enemies. Ooh, that could definitely come in handy. Maybe, oh, I see. Even green interaction points like that get marked like items on the map. Okay.
Okay. A preemptive strike.
That just moved through me without actually triggering an attack. War Woolhouse. These are just the same as before, right? Looks like it. No, we're gonna be able to hit that weakness. And honestly, even if we don't, I think we're gonna be fine, but we might as well.
Not bad.
Okay, rank 17. I mean, I was kind of hoping that maybe we would just max out the Seeker on our way up. But unless there's a lot more dungeon left, I don't think that's gonna be happening.
Is someone here? Someone's watching.
What? What are you talking about? Huh? Are those soldiers in the next room? Oh yeah, I guess so.
Let's take them all out.
Why don't we do a little bit of this? Oh, that might have been a mistake? No, they were both stunned, but two of them survived. That was actually maybe the worst meteoric fist that we've done. Definitely not worth the cost.
Damn you!
Expensive medicine. I'll take it. Okay. Falkenberg will level up soon. Uh-oh. Being a little bit hiccupy again.
And we'll win this.
Yeah, I guess we're best off just doing this. Honestly, yeah, we can just... Oh. Mostly take them out like this. In fact, I mean... Oh! It didn't say stunned! What? I guess I wasn't paying attention to that.
That'll do.
Oh well. Huh? Where are you?
Okay, let's give this all we've got.
And they just... Okay, they do have a weakness, but we cannot hit it. Right. Oh, that was way more than enough. I mean, this guy's stunned, clearly, so... Oh, he's no longer stunned now. Yeah, sometimes they wake up after an attack. I suppose maybe there's just a chance for that to happen. It certainly doesn't happen every time. Maybe that's the main thing that's been throwing me off. Is that gonna kill? It did not actually kill, so he gets an attack.
How's that for size?
Ouch. Yep, okay, this time he got an extra attack, so I don't know.
Here they come! Damn you! They got me!
I don't know. No bonus for us.
I have never known
Okay,
such height.
the strength and luck. Why not? She definitely needs the extra strength. Here we go. Sure. Good enough. We'll wait for that guy to turn around, I think. Although it doesn't really matter.
This could be our chance.
How about we try this one again?
Oh, damn you!
Okay. Anything else here? Uh-oh.
What? He's here!
Oh no, wait.
Well, well. I truly didn't expect you to make it this high.
And I didn't
I
expect to just
applaud your resilience, if nothing else.
to just suddenly run into the final boss here. I mean, I guess it's not actually going to be the boss fight right here. I'm pretty sure the game would give me some sort of warning and a save point right before. I mean, it did give me a save point before those 3 white clads earlier, which obviously wasn't exactly a boss fight. So, yeah.
The sanctuary was all but flooded with Magla. Zorba, was that your doing?
You've heard of me then? Well, considering Lord Luis's influence, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised.
Tell us, those bizarre Magla crystals, they shouldn't naturally form in a place like this. Are you responsible for them?
Oh, you mean the Melancholia crystals? All I did was place a passable core or 2 along the path to make it easier for them to form.
Melancholia crystals?
Yes, little more than a parlor trick to block your path using the newly formed crystals. All magic is derived from motes of Magla. What you saw was just one possible crystallization of it. One that drives mortals to madness.
Speak sense. You claim this horrific aberration is something natural. That you had only the barest hand in its power?
Melancholia, pure and simple. The result of pure Magla at its most dense. Man or beast, any wretch who feels its power will go berserk. They'll see anyone as a threat. Some have their bodies harden like scales. Some their very bones twist inside them until they're something else entirely.
Melancholia? What are you trying to achieve? It's the scepter you're after, isn't it?
You certainly ask a lot of questions. I'm afraid I haven't the time for answers. There is much yet to prepare.
Hey! I'm not done talking to you.
You've done nothing but talk. Perhaps you should have listened instead.
Is this a piece of bone?
I had to find some use for the scattered pieces I couldn't animate into soldiers. And now I have 3 more fools to grind down for the pile.
Look out! Take cover!
Oh. Okay. Is this the point where we're forced to retreat
Fancy our chances making it through that.
and come up
What
with
do you
some other
think?
plan? It's Fulmic for now. Can we hit the bones back? Charge through. Hit the bones back? I mean, if we could pull that off, that would be great.
Maybe if we hit the bones hard enough?
I mean,
We've no weapons that could hit them at such distance.
How about we fall back for now? There's not much we can do here.
yeah, I figured.
I don't like it, but we've no other choice. Let's pull back.
It really has been one nuisance after another here. I suppose my crushing you will be the last lesson you learn. Come to me if you can!
That damned Zorba. He would go to such lengths to desecrate the Royals' legacies.
Damned frustrating to get stuck after coming this far. No other paths either. Are we just going to have to charge through?
We cannot evade such a barrage, nor will our armor protect us fully. There has to be a better way.
Someone sacrificed themselves. Whoa, whoa. Surely he'll run out of bullets. I mean, yeah, we could use a shield. Honestly, that sounds like the most promising strategy here.
We could use a shield, or something close enough to it.
A shield?
Well, for lack of a shield proper, can you think of anything we might use?
Our door, the royal scepter, the painting of Louise. Wait, yes.
The painting of Luis.
Oh, he wouldn't shoot it.
What? From the portrait hall?
Ah,
Yeah,
of
literally
course.
the one right
A
here,
marvelous gambit.
right behind you.
If we shield ourselves with Luis's portrait, Zorba may well refuse to fire upon us.
But it's just a flimsy painting.
Yeah, if he does decide to shoot, it's not gonna provide much protection. But
A painting that he took the trouble to protect, transport, and mount. If he truly worships Luis, might he not hesitate to shoot it?
Point taken. I suppose it's our best shot.
that does seem like a bit of a gamble. Of course, it's going to work, but you know.
You degenerates! That's
Don't mind us. We've rubbish to dispose of.
rubbish! You heathens! I'll pulverize you!
Try if you like. Be ashamed to destroy your Lord Luis's pretty face, though.
Ah! Underhanded, treacherous little!
That's rich coming from you.
Silence! You witless incompetent! I can't tarry here any longer. I have important things to do. However, you defile Lord Luis with this blasphemy! You'll pay. I swear! I'll make you regret this!
Jeez. Okay, well that works.
So it's desecration when it comes to his lord, but the sanctity of the dead means nothing.
No kidding. We must be getting close.
Okay, not a forced retreat yet, I suppose. Melancholia, right. A word uttered by the necromancer Zorba, thought to be an invocation of magic where the magla within one's body irrepressibly bursts, causing biological functions to turn irregular. The phenomenon drives most creatures to uncontrolled violence, and bizarre changes can occur throughout the body, depending on the degree of its progression. Okay, are you trying to suggest that those weird ghost things were actually once people, horribly transformed? I guess so. I mean, they had kind of face-like structures, human faces, distorted, visible in their bodies. Melancholia Crystal, an unusual and dangerous magla crystal that few knew of until recently, characterized by their peculiar form and the rampant pulsing of the magla inside. Massive Melancholia crystals can form very quickly, magnitudes faster than average crystals. They are seldom discovered, and the conditions that form them remain unknown. In addition to causing surrounding creatures to undergo a volatile change called melancholization, it also attracts abnormal worm-eaten animals. Okay. And even humans at times. As the rate of growth increases, the light it emits may change, at which point it becomes a trance crystal. Trance crystal being... yeah, that, okay. I see. So, like, this is the flower bud, and when it blooms, it turns into this thing. Surprised we haven't had to deal with more of those, although now that I said that, we're probably going to be dealing with a lot more of those. Also, the term Melancholia... yeah, it popped up here, actually. One of those bits of text scrolling by says Melancholia Gem, actually. The one that, where the second word starts with that crossed out O. That says gem instead of crystal. Just a slightly different translation, I suppose, that they used for the artwork in the background. Okay. Wait, what are these? Azure Homotenta. An actually somewhat challenging version of these tooth enemies. I guess they're like rotten teeth. They don't seem to be. They don't seem to have a ton of health. So I think we might have a decent chance with this. Oh, they resist. That is not great. There goes my entire strategy, basically. How about fire? Okay, they're weak to fire. That's good to know. They're not resistant to slashing. They were both stunned. Oh, we already know they resist that. But resistance is fine. And ultimately futile. Okay.
They chose the
Good.
wrong opponent.
Tis done. Let us settle this.
Oh, it's another big group. Okay, what's a better way to deal with them? I mean, I suppose hitting their weakness is always good. Oh. Would be even better if we could actually finish them off, but, you know. Surely that's gonna kill. Yes. I did not mean to do that, but that's okay. Surely that's gonna kill because this guy was pretty damaged. Yeah, 185. We can finish off this one. That was... Yeah, I meant to press that button because I thought that she also had fire spell. Okay, well that works. Get an ice chunk. Oh yeah, actually, I did buy those items to be able to cast elemental spells. Oh, interesting. One of those humans, two of those human enemies that were the boss in the first tutorial dungeon. Now just regular enemies here, huh? Interesting. I can only assume that they are a little bit weaker. Anyway, heal. You know what? Maybe top off here. Oh. Guess that counted as a surprise attack. And they're not actually grouped up with the humans, which is what I was expecting. Okay.
We have the edge.
Let's see how tough these are. They have a lot of hit points for starters, and we don't know anything about their weaknesses. If only I remembered that the boss version's weakness might be relevant here. Or it might not be, who knows. Oh, maybe wind? Would they be weak to wind? Weak or resistant? It's probably one or the other. Let's see. Oh, they repel. Yeah. Okay. I mean, that's nice and all, but I'll be a bit cheeky and just start over here. Let's try fire, I suppose. Okay. I mean, I'm assuming... Huh? Oh, that's not the button I meant to press. There we go. I'm assuming, then... If it's not... wind? No, it's not electricity. Weird. They repel wind. Not weak to blunt. Not that I necessarily expected that. What other damage types can I try? Not really very many. Wait, I already tried fire. Yeah, of course. I didn't try slashing, I guess. Not weak to slash. That's decent damage, though. Ah, resists armor. Interesting. I mean, I guess I'm just experimenting here. Could it just be ice, actually? It is ice. Okay, well, that's fair. These things are still stunned somehow. Actually, now I'm curious to see if they are going to shake off the stun and attack next turn. No, they only recover. Oh, one of them did. So it's inconsistent even then? Oh no. Wait. Huh. Okay, retry. This is honestly like a mini boss fight, honestly. Those big guys are so tough. I can do that. It's unfortunate that it doesn't quite kill, but, you know. That is useful. Synthesis. You can always go for that. Might kill the tooth. And at least deal a decent damage to the human. Sure. Ah, no, they resist. I'm so stupid. this should kill at least. But that guy is going to wake up and act, right? No? No, okay. So we have a chance. It still has a lot of hit points. I mean, I guess we had 6 ice chunks. We can use 3 here and 3 for the other one. Bamboo Splitter? Should deal decent damage. Oh yeah, that's actually really good damage. Okay. We even got unscathed here. Surprisingly. Could just leave the other one alone, but then again, can I really?
This is our chance! Forward!
Surely we can pull this off again. Okay, that just killed. He resists, but we're gonna kill it nonetheless. Or can she do something more useful? I guess she could try a Skullcracker. You can finish this one off. And hit the weakness. And maybe you can just deal some good damage here. Honestly, yeah, let's just do that. Since hitting the weakness at this point is not even going to make a difference. Okay, stayed stunned, and we should probably just finish him off. Not just with normal attacks, though. I mean, critical strike worked once. Unfortunately, it's unreliable. Let's try Slicer. Oh yeah, that's decent damage, but it was only 2 hits. Uh-oh. Did I make a mistake? I think I might have. Oh wait, we can. You know what? It's fine. No! Why would you default to that? Ice Chunk, please. Because that gives us another attack, and he's down to 26. So... yeah. Whew, okay.
Not bad.
I guess I absolutely could have gotten away with using 1 fewer Ice Shard or Ice Chunk. But that's okay, we still have 2.
I feel
And they're not
stronger.
strictly necessary to deal with these guys. Stats increased. Oh, we do have 2 points to spend, okay. Yeah, you know what? I think I like the idea of having more agility. I haven't really seen much evasion, but then again... maybe I shouldn't neglect my attack. Also, am I not kind of using more magic, generally speaking? Maybe I should try and keep it balanced for him. Dude, I don't know. It's tough. Suddenly, magic and strength aren't so far apart anymore. I'm gonna go with strength and agility. It's probably not technically too late to kind of switch my build around a little bit, but it's also not like I have any particular build in mind that I'm, you know, that I know is gonna work or anything. So I'll just... yeah. I'm definitely going to end up with a suboptimal build, but that's hopefully okay. Found a Magla Hollow.
However,
But Zorba is not who he used to be. There's no mystery why I didn't remember him until now. Was he not as mad back then?
Yes.
Indeed not. But there was more fear in his eyes then. He was a target for mockery due to his birth. He was known as a coward who could only use magic to move objects. The Craven Cur, they called him. And now he's a necromancer bent on terrorizing the entire royal capital. Not exactly a happy tale. What do you think he's doing up here? Up there. Whatever it may be, it can't be good. We must stop him. Well, I mean, we know that he's somehow trying to get his hands on the royal scepter for Louise. And we know that that's bad. Anyway, gonna save.
Let's go.
And we can still keep going. It seems like we're probably just in the... yeah, I don't know what the 7 out of 7 actually means there. Maybe I should know? It can't be floor 7 out of 7 because we just went up another floor and it still says 7. I don't know. I feel like I should know what that means, but I'm just... can't make sense of it right now. Oh, okay, we got a bunch of weak guys. Captain patrolling there.
Nothing here.
Prepare yourself. We can do this the easy way.
Right, I guess we won't automatically trigger combat with the dangerous ones. Oh, I did not tell you to roll forward anything. Okay, all the little ones taken care of for what it's worth.
Let's give him a fight.
Is that still giving me the advantage? Yes. Okay, good. And these are still weak to ice. I mean, I could use those ice chunks here, but I could also not. You know what? Bamboo Splitter. And the fact that so if Bamboo Splitter kills, you get an extra action, but you don't get an extra turn. So you can't just chain those together, right? I mean, that is... Did we try it against one of these? I'm not sure.
They got me!
But it does kill. Okay, it's not nearly as much damage as against enemies actually weak to light, but that makes sense. Was that both the captains? Seems like it. Okay.
This is...
Is that the Royal Scepter Chamber? Wait, he already opened the door. Yes, but the seal on the door's been broken. Well, that's not good. Maybe there isn't as much of a dungeon left after all. I guess we're too late. Oh, there is a door to the side.
The Royal Scepter! Has he truly taken it? How could he have dispelled those wards alone? No, but... Even if he has it, we've seen no signs of escape. Were the Scepter his only target, he'd not have stayed within.
Where'd he go? No one's seen him, so he must still be close by.
That's the only other way out, right?
If he's gone ahead, he could only be on the roof. But what could he seek there?
There's more to his plan than stealing the scepter. Probably that day of calamity he's been raving about.
Something like using the scepter's power, using it to amplify his own powers and raise all the dead underneath the cathedral all at once and have the city overrun with zombies.
He said we had until the morning is over? We must stop him!
Yeah, it's still 6 days, right? Yeah. Plenty of time. Okay. Okay, select shift in perspective again. It's a pretty nice view of the giant human corpse there. Yeah, the human's corpse in a plaza. It will be quite difficult to dispose of. And yet it can hardly be left to rot in the middle of the royal capital. Well, we've left it there for several days now, apparently. Oh yeah, there's that thing. Look, the king's face. I still can't fathom it, to be honest. Prefer a king with a face in the sky to one that'll doom us all, like Louise. Fair, I guess. Huh, this could be it. I don't know that I'm necessarily ready for the final boss here, but, I mean... I can at the very least save the game. And obviously we have so much time left that... you know, I could easily just head out of the dungeon, rest for the night, you know, do a little bit more shopping, I suppose, and, well, most importantly, head back into the dungeon fresh and fully rested. Or I could use a couple of resources to, you know, top off and maybe beat the dungeon right here, right now. What I am going to do, for sure, is to switch to the healer. Let's see, Serenity Scepter, is that what I want? Maybe. Probably. Oh, right, we have that one. We would obviously want to use that. These are still not ideal. Okay, swap to that. Endurance is probably still fine. He has his fire attacks. What synthesis attacks do we get? Mahama. Wait, so we don't actually have that because... Right. What is this? Oh, it raises a barrier that nullifies one attack that would inflict status ailment. Oh, interesting. We hadn't even seen that before. Medica. Okay, so I see. This one doesn't require a skill, just requires those allies. This one requires to have Medi unlocked. And then the ally, and that's medium HP recovery for all allies. That seems like too much. More than we need in terms of healing anyway. Right. Weak magic light damage to all enemies, of course, could be useful. What really would be useful would be having a mage in the party, of course, for the full, mostly for the mage's synthesis attacks. The, you know, the various elementals, specifically the, fire group attack. Although if we're dealing with a single target, then maybe not so much. Maybe it doesn't really matter. I could always switch her to mage. Although I did not level up her mage at all. But she does have bot. Which means that she does have Gabot. Because as it is... As a brawler, what are her options? She can still cast bot, of course, but I guess it's not going to be as powerful as it could be. A warrior isn't leveled at all. Yeah, it's just Knight or Brawler for her. Because of course his Mage is pretty powerful. Well, it's level 10 at least. Better than nothing. 20 magic as opposed to 13. Yeah. You know what? Let's go in like this. It's mostly just you know, an experiment anyway. We have some of these Magla pills. I'll just, you know,
At last.
recover somewhat. Let's finish this. Let's see. Obviously, if it looks like we have a chance, then I guess I could just, you know, use a couple more resources and actually finish this one. Or we could just do it tomorrow.
This is the Royal Scepter, is it? Divine relic, progenitor of all igniters. Now I need only keep it safe until the handover.
Trespasser, the faith of the people doth not lie with thee. Thou art unworthy of the crown's authority.
Oh. Okay, well, I mean, that works. The
Until a worthy
king face
successor
just takes care of
rises,
him.
I shall keep the scepter. Only one may wield the magic of kings, the true protector of the people.
So is that day of calamity just thwarted, just like that?
There you have it. The king will only forfeit the Royal Scepter to a people's champion. So, no risk of it falling into someone else's hands for now. Meaning Lord Luis's victory is assured. All that remains is my glorious calamity.
Okay, so that can still happen without the scepter?
Oh, how
Unfortunate.
they will cry when the swell of Magla bursts. How they will beg and crawl and plead for Lord Luis's salvation.
There you are.
Where is the royal scepter?
The fallen king protects it. The scepter is beyond us all. For the time being, that is. Now, if you're finished, be gone from my sight. I'll not harm you either. Even I have some sympathy for fools.
Why is that all of a sudden?
Oh, we'll see ourselves out. Once we knock Luis's whereabouts out of you.
I'm sorry. Do you actually think you can stop me?
Yes, actually. Let's
course
find out,
we can.
is what I should have chosen there. Yeah.
I see now! No wonder I couldn't understand your actions. They're baseless, utterly unfounded.
Madness ill becomes you, Zorba.
You again. What would you know of it? I know no Lady Knights. Wait! A knight with blood-red tresses. Don't tell me you're the buffoon who failed to protect the prince.
Judgments mean nothing from a man who sullies the dead. You've fallen far yourself.
Perhaps I am unworthy of the royal scepter, but I can still bring change to this world. I can still teach them true fear.
You'll find that hard to do from a dungeon, blackguard. The time has come for you to face justice.
You, knight, have no idea what real justice is. And that mistake will cost you your life. Rejoice, rats! That willless assassin is dead, but I shall gladly send you to join him!
Okay.
Now die! Lord Luis's destined kingdom will be built atop your bones!
What destined kingdom? Tell us where Luis has gone, or we'll tear the words from you!
For all the innocent lives you played for pawns, I shall make you pay!
Unlocked some synthesis, apparently? Oh, magical injection. That's literally the only thing we have available. I mean, fair, I guess. Let's try Hama. I can only assume that he's weak to light. He's not
You're
weak to light.
fools to defy Lord Luis!
So much for that. Surely he's weak to fire. He resists fire. Well, so much for all of my perfect plans. Perfect punch. Skullcracker? I mean, if we could make him forget. It was a crit. That's nice.
Struggling.
Well, debuff effects removal. I mean, that's nice. Yeah, I guess maybe the healer wasn't the play here. Not sure that anything else necessarily would have been. I guess we can always raise our defenses, or we can try something. We've tried fire. We haven't tried ice. Oh, he resists ice. Okay.
I pull your strings!
Corpse puppetry. Yeah, okay, he summons undead. Fair enough. Too bad that wasn't a dodge or anything, but it's okay. Corpse Thrall. Those are different, but I'm assuming that these probably have similar properties as the regular undead we've been fighting. Round Slash. Wait, that's warrior and healer. Okay. Weak physical slash to all enemies. I mean, I like the idea of doing this, and then we could use Hama against the undead, either kill it outright or get an extra turn at the very least. You know what? Let's see how this works. Okay, I mean, he's already half dead. Of course, he probably has multiple phases. Oh, wait. Actually, it didn't use up her turn. Never mind. No, we don't know. Wait, but doesn't she have Hama? She does not. Fire, though, is a weakness. Okay. Right, we also don't technically know, but obviously Hama is going to work. Is it gonna finish it? Ah, not quite. That's unfortunate.
I've bodies to spare!
Resist, okay. That is most unfortunate that we did not, at the very least, kill that one. Alright, you can just hit its weakness with a physical attack. Or we could do Bamboo Splitter. How much? Oh, I guess...
You're fools to defy Lord
I hit
Luis!
B one too many times. Definitely did that at one point before. I only wanted to double check their number of hit points, and we don't even know that. So that's unfortunately a waste. We already tried light damage against Zorba. You know what? Just blast away the undead. I can get 2 actions out of it. Okay, that works, I guess. Right, he resists fire, that is. Let's try wind. Okay.
I pull your strings!
Puppetry. I mean, it's good that he always... Oh, he's weak? What? No. Crap. That sucks. It's good that he always wastes one action on summoning an undead, which is not the most threatening thing. Let's see here. I guess we could use some healing, even if it's expensive, but... If there isn't anything more to this fight, I feel like we might just win. But there could absolutely be a phase 2. In fact, it feels a bit too simple so far for this to be all there is. But I don't know, maybe I'm just... Maybe I'm just a little bit too suspicious, too paranoid. But then again, can you really ever be too paranoid? I could hit the weakness. Actually, yeah, I should, because even if it doesn't kill, which it won't, it does give me another action. And now do we know their stats? We do. 158. That's definitely too much. Oh, well, I mean, you can actually... Oh, wait. What? I'm stupid. I keep pressing all the wrong buttons.
I've bodies to spare!
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's not what I meant to do at all. Oh, wait, no. Oh, that's stupid. No, I hit the, you know, automatic weakness button. The assist button, and expected it to switch to her bot spell, which she has, and which would have definitely been enough to kill that corpse troll earlier. And then what happened instead is that the game automatically selected the synthesis skill, which is of course more powerful, but was, you know, insane overkill. Used up both of my actions and hurt us in the process. So thanks, game. I guess it's also on me for not
You'll
realizing
die
it.
soon enough.
Yeah, maybe in boss fights I should just not be relying on, you know, on assist functions, and instead just make sure that I select the right thing. Also, absolutely should have switched to the back row, since he's not currently going to do any useful physical attacks anyway. Oh, this is just... This has not been going amazingly. I mean, honestly, we're still doing okay, considering how much I've been kind of messing up. But okay, can we do this bamboo splitter again and just actually deal some damage to the boss again?
Defy Lord Luis.
Yeah. Sure. Do we kill this thing? We're probably not even going to kill it as a thing. But, again, it hits the weakness, so we get another action. So we get a chance to do something. Such as... I guess, at least killing the undead.
Die!
Oh, and he does something different.
I
That was just a
pull
single
your
target?
strings.
Oh, okay. Totally expected that to be party-wide.
Lord Luis!
Huh, I mean, he doesn't look too good. Could we actually be winning here? Surely not. Skullcracker? It's not gonna kill him.
Yeah!
Oh wait, except it did. Except of course it didn't.
Possible! This can't be happening! Lord Luis!
Wait, really?
That'll do.
Huh.
Nice. I feel
Okay.
stronger already.
I guess it actually counted.
You have desecrated the cathedral. You have plundered graves. You have taken innocent lives. Stand, fiend, and face your sentence.
Don't kill him yet! He needs to tell us where Luis is!
Right, I guess that was our plan. As if we don't have any other way to find out where Louise might be hiding. I mean, I don't know how we would, but... In fact, I'm not even sure or why we assume that Louise is even hiding. I mean, is he? Does he doesn't seem like the type. He feels like he would just announce to the world where he is and what he's doing, because he's so full of himself. But, I mean, I guess maybe that's not the case. Either way, yeah, the plan was to leave this guy alive and try to get information out of him. I'm not really sure that's gonna work, but we'll see.
You'll get nothing from me. Just end it and be done.
You know Luis won't return that loyalty. Once you outlive your usefulness, he'll cast you aside.
Lord Luis is everything to me. How could I expect the damned Clamar to understand what it's like? You must know. Surely an elder like you must know what it's like. To be an outcast, to be every fool's scapegoat. They call us lesser tribes. They loathe us. Their speeches of tribal harmony mean nothing, when every day they cheat and abuse us. Do you think I didn't believe once that I never dared to hope my efforts made me equal? Then I heard exactly what they think of us. The lessers are expendable. Send them to the fore, and they shall be our living shields. They doomed us and laughed as we died.
But these atrocities make you no better than your oppressors.
Yeah, also Luis is literally doing the same thing to him. And now that's suddenly somehow okay? I mean, it does not make any sense.
You know, it's a curious thing. They say Magla is born from pain and negative emotions. Magic is a dangerous art, isn't it? I had thought to gather an unstoppable swell of Magla, but it doesn't matter anymore. Those lordly pigs can drown in their own dread. Sanctism cannot save this world. If we are to be ruled by a god, then let it be Lord Luis!
What did you just do?
This is everything I've been building my Magla for! A little early, perhaps. But now, you can experience my glorious day of calamity!
Except the royal magic is actually going to stop it, because it would interfere with the whole, you know, people's choice, the choosing of the next king.
Hey! Tell us where Luis is!
So the whole calamity thing was probably just doomed from the start. Also, I couldn't help but notice that suddenly, even though we were fighting in the middle of this roof, suddenly Zola, what was his name? Whatever. Was standing very suspiciously close to the edge. And I'm pretty sure he's just going to jump off. And, well... yeah. Staggering backwards. And there he goes. Zorba. That was it, right. Well...
Damn it!
If we could at least be sure that he's actually dead now, and, I mean... I guess we have to assume that he isn't, because we all know that if you don't see someone literally, you know, a bad guy or anyone really, literally, like, disintegrate, or, I don't know, somehow get destroyed completely, they will come back. It's unavoidable. And even if they do get completely destroyed, you know, sometimes they will just return somehow. Rarg.
What's happening? This feels like...
It's a human! The human lives!
Oh, wait. Oh, he... revived the human corpse. Yeah, didn't I speculate about that at one point? That was going to happen? I feel like I did. The thought definitely occurred to me at some point. But I had forgotten about that in the meantime. There are terrified screams coming from below.
A human? Wait, is it that monstrosity Luis brought to the funeral? It wasn't dead?
Well, it definitely was, but it's not anymore. I mean, I guess it's still dead.
No. That was Zorba's gift, wasn't it? Animation. Reanimation.
A gigantic human is wreaking havoc in Grand Dread. At this rate, Zorba's scheme to unleash a day of calamity will come true. So he was just not
Did he sacrifice
the real
his
final
own
boss,
life?
because we still have to deal with the
No.
monster.
If that monster breaches the city,
We have to stop it.
We have to stop it at all costs.
The place is collapsing! Hurry!
Quest clear. Well, I mean, I suppose. Huh. We didn't exactly thwart the plan, though. We finally made it to the bottom. That was a hell of a collapse. Zorba's spell practically took the whole place down. What a mess.
look,
Our egress is straight ahead. It should lead to the cathedral's plaza.
Hurry!
Brilliant. Let's stop that monster. Are we actually gonna fight that, though? Oh, we were fully healed. That is honestly a bit terrifying. Also, I mean... there was no way that we were going to flawless that boss fight. That was just never gonna happen. But obviously the healer did not really do anything. Turns out I was expecting way too much out of it. Increases light attack strength. Right, okay. That was the effect of this. Yeah, I mean, I guess it was marginally useful against the summoned undead, but... yeah, that's about it. I guess I would have probably been better off with a Tanto as a mage, honestly. Would that have given me any useful synthesis? No, not really. Not any I could have used that way. Yeah, so I guess I would have been better off to just stay as the Seeker. I think I'm just gonna go back. And before now, the healer would suddenly be useful, but I mean, if we were fighting that giant human, I really doubt it's gonna be weak to Hama, so... well, we'll see. Record my journey? Sure. An hour 16? Oh no, I'm doing literally the same thing again that I always do. An hour 16 seems like not enough.
Is all well?
Once we're outside, we're going straight for that monster in the plaza. The true final boss of the chapter. Let's take him down. On my knight's honor, I will protect the city. Zorba's calamity ends now. Maybe it would make sense for her to be in the knight archetype for piercing attacks. How are we even gonna fight that gigantic thing, though?
How can this be? Was this creature's rebirth Zorba's plan all along?
Yes.
If it escapes, if it makes it to the city.
It's very slow, but it's basically already there, so...
It spotted us!
Oh, it spotted us and somehow recognized us as a threat to turn around for? Okay. It's convenient, I suppose, is what we wanted.
His Highness's home must still stand when he returns. I will end this here!
Another city in ruins. Never again. It dies or I do.
It's coming!
Man, isn't it ugly? It's also like a living
Look
Dali
at the
painting.
size of that thing.
Or actually more so than Dali. Although it certainly could be Dali-esque. There's another painter who made paintings that are even more like this one. I did a jigsaw puzzle of a painting that was... Man, I wish I remembered the name. It's actually really cool. I like that kind of thing a lot. There's Bosch, of course, as well. It's a bit of a different style. Anyway, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if the the designer of the monsters or designers of the various monsters, specifically the humans in this game, was inspired by that one painter that I can't think of right now. Look at the size of that thing.
It would be catastrophic if it breached the city. We must stop it.
But how are we supposed to kill something this huge?
That is a real question.
Look there. That can be little else but the heart. Surely to strike there would give it pause.
I guess? I mean, I suppose. It's a heart/bagpipe. Also, I mean, are those little human figures walking around there actually individual creatures? Would killing them do something to the big creature as a whole?
But it's too high up for our weapons to reach. Do we use magic?
A viable plan. Yet surely if we can knock the creature down first, its heart will be close enough to strike with steel.
Then we bludgeon the torso, knock the wind out of it. Hard to miss a target that size, at least.
Okay. Homo Alvades and Shell. Oh, of course we don't know anything about either of those components. Those legs are something else. Dude, I don't even know how to start. I mean, I suppose we could attack the Avades part outright. Can we hit it with this? With special attacks like this? Maybe blunt attacks. I could see blunt attacks being super effective against the shell part. It is... Oh, wow. Okay, right. And it doesn't even need to take a lot of damage before it goes down. That's good. You know what? I will do Perfect Punch because I know it's weak against that. Okay, well that worked.
We did it! Now we can go for its heart!
Right. Could it be weak to light? It could be. It's probably not. Oh, it resists light. Screw you. If it resists light, I guess it might be weak to dark. Dark damage. Nope. Resists light and dark. Oh, and it lost its turn completely. Oh, wow. Well, if we can reliably break its shell, if it regenerates and it gets back up. Let's try Bamboo Splitter. Surely it's squishy and... Oh, nice crit. Skullcracker, even though it's not a skull. Wow, okay, that's working pretty well. Wait. Ostron Carnage? Oh, okay. It's regaining the... Wait! Oh. What's happening inside it there? Okay, wait. Can we just kill it, though? It allows me to reach the heart. That worked. Wait, did I just one-shot this thing and perfect, like... Did I get a flawless victory against this thing? Huh. Unscathed, right. That's... Forgot the term there. Avadis' eggshell. Okay, we can sell that apparently. Not sure who would be interested in that. Also, those figures are still moving around, also completely ignoring gravity. So, yeah, that's a thing. Huh. And all along here, I was thinking that that the Zorba fight was so relatively easy, so you know, suspiciously easy, because he was not actually the real final boss. But this thing was instead. But this was even easier. Because this one was actually the kind of like puzzle fight that I keep expecting to run into more, right? Where you just need to figure out what weakness to hit, or you know, just need to, you know, hit the right weakness, figure out the gimmick, and then you can actually just completely stomp the enemy, as we did here. Yeah, as it is, this felt more like an afterthought and more like a formality, right? It seemed pretty imposing, but it turned out to be actually... We had basically won by the time we defeated Zorba. Well, either way, I guess
if I say so myself.
All of that is just a symptom of me, or a consequence of me, having been pretty thorough in my exploration, you know. Having leveled up a bunch, having done the side quest with the labyrinth, and gained extra levels and equipment that way. So, it should not come as too much of a surprise that we didn't have a lot of trouble with the first dungeon. I mean, this was literally the first real dungeon, the first real boss. So, yeah, makes sense that it wasn't the hardest thing ever. Sure, we'll go for more strength.
I continue to grow.
You get magic and endurance, it's fine. Okay, well, that's
Finally,
that.
it's over.
You have my sincerest thanks. You risked your life to protect the capital.
We barely protected anything. The royal capital's in chaos, and Grius was one of us. And now he's gone.
Stroll?
On the morning of the funeral, I promised Maria that we'd all be back that evening. Break bread together again. I fought with everything I had, but it doesn't erase the past. It's a hard lesson, but one so obvious, I only wish I'd learned it sooner. What can I begin to tell Maria?
We did all we could. It wasn't your fault. There's no easy answer. I mean, there isn't. But also, it definitely wasn't his fault specifically. It wasn't anyone's fault, really. Grius surely knew that he didn't have much of a chance of his plan succeeding. It wasn't much of a plan to begin with. I don't know why he felt like it was still necessary to do. But yeah, either way. No one could have foreseen what ended up happening, and we certainly couldn't have stopped Grius. He had made up his mind. So...
It wasn't your fault, Stroll.
I just can't see how it isn't.
Really?
I hate how powerless I am. I should never have made a promise I couldn't keep.
Well, I mean...
Listen, Stroll. Alcest made his choice.
Exactly.
To live and die for his country. If not for him, His Highness would not be alive now. And I'd not have met you or learned the truth myself. He and everyone else that fell here did not die in vain. And you have not fought in vain either.
There! It's them!
What now?
Thank you so much.
Okay, good.
I thought I'd never see my family again.
At least we're not being accused of, I don't know, somehow being guilty of everything. But we're actually, our victory over the human and the necromancer, I suppose, is actually going to be recognized. Honestly, a bit surprising, if that's how it turns out. Although, of course, it also makes sense that this is basically going to be the first step on Atantuo's rise to be one of the candidates for, you know, for the throne. Because obviously that's where all of this is going. Why it's specifically him and not the, you know, the accomplished knight Hulkenberg, or Stroll, I suppose, for that matter. Who knows?
I'll never take my life for granted again. It's all thanks to you.
Oh, no, we didn't do much.
No, we really did do much,
May the
Stroll.
teachings guide and protect you. Closure.
So you're the ones who put a stop to that madman's scheme, and killed the human besides. Now the soldiers might rest in peace. Seeing that there are others who can take those monsters down, it means we don't have to rely on Luis. It gives us hope. Thank you.
To think there were people watching us without our knowing. Hope, eh? Feels like it's been hard to come by lately.
'Tis a thing easily promised and hard won. But once you have it, it pushes you onward, so long as you let it.
Yes. You're right.
Well, that was easier than expected.
It's a shame we couldn't get anything out of Zorba.
And we still need to kill Luis, or the prince's curse will never be lifted. If not even Grius could do it, what chance do we have?
Do you recall, just before Luis would have been struck, he was shielded by some manner of magic?
Are you saying it would happen again? That Luis would be impervious to our attack?
What? That's ridiculous!
I mean, weren't you watching? Didn't you see what was happening?
Well, we'll get nowhere with idle guesses. To test the theory, we have to find him.
I'll see if my contacts in the Guard have any threads to pursue.
Whoa, that'd be great. The Knights are bound to have more reach than us. And we don't have much to go on otherwise.
But under the circumstances, I expect their forces to be in considerable disarray for a while yet. Don't expect too much.
I've my own matters to attend to. If I floundered this much against Zorba, I'll not stand a chance against Luis. We have to get stronger.
Oh yeah, some side quests to gain some more levels would be nice.
Well, until we've got a lead on Luis, let's make sure we use our time wisely. Okay?
Let's hone our skills, gather information. Yeah, both of those things. And I guess some rest is actually also quite in order at this point. Hone our skills.
Let's hone our skills as best we can.
Calamity averted achievement. Okay, nice. Chapter 1 complete, I guess.
A fine idea. We can never be complacent in our strength.
In any case, let's head back to the inn. And
Yeah.
I want to check on Maria too.
Right. It's finally time to, yeah, continue her story. And for her to, well, I guess it's still only been a couple of days since her father died, but, you know. Obviously, she has to move on eventually. Or else we're never going to level up the healer role, was it?
Your attention, please, ladies and gents. We've all seen the royal palace up in the sky, plus a massive magical rock. Apparently, all very shocking. I'm positively staggered. Moving on.
Okay.
The bit that gets me is all this talk of the next king. Word is they'll be chosen based on the people's will. Everyone gets a say. But right now, I suppose we ought to talk about all those other faces up on the rock, hadn't we?
Is this guy actually also a half-blood, or can we see the tiniest little tip of a second horn poking behind his from behind his hair there? I think so, but with this perspective, it looks like his other horn is maybe a lot smaller. Maybe that's just normal. Maybe they can be different sizes. Because I was gonna say that, you know, if Zorba was outcast for being a mixed blood, then if this guy is also only half Clemar, he doesn't seem to have any such problems. But maybe he isn't. Anyway.
Oh, I was wondering about those. Now, the Sanctus Church has looked into it, and it seems like size matters.
Turns out size
More
matters.
Public support, bigger face on the rock, etc. Looks like we've got Sanctifex Forden in the lead, and Count Luis hot on his trail.
Well, naturally, Sanctifex Forden is at the top. The real surprise is how anyone else is that close behind him.
Oh, come off it, Count Luis. He's a man's man, a real pillar of strength.
Ugh, wake up, would you? Haven't you seen what's happened to the Grand Cathedral?
Hold your horses now, everyone. Just calm down. It won't do to just focus on the front runners, will it? There are many more pieces in play here. Take a look. Anyone who gets the people's support might be crowned. Anyone. Well, you could do it. Well, I could do it if I liked. Looks like we've quite a few new aspirants up there. All bright-eyed and ambitious monarchs to be. Had I a seat, I'd be on the edge of it.
Hold on, aren't you a town crier for the church? They're not going to like you going on about all these other faces.
Oh, please. The Sanctifex's lead isn't so fragile that I could jeopardize it. Besides, a good race would be some terrific entertainment, eh? Keep your eyes up and your ears open, ladies and gents. Albus Batlin, the crier, is going to have all the latest on these promising candidates.
Okay.
Welcome back. I've heard the news. You took down those dastards under Luis's command, did you?
Use travel fast. Just the one. Well, the one and the human.
We took down just one of his agents.
Come now. That's plenty cause for celebration. You've done a fine thing. I hope this helps him rest in peace.
I will see his dreams fulfilled. I promise you that.
How's Maria holding up?
Still cooped up in her room. She's not eaten a thing.
Well, that's problematic.
The city sure isn't astir. I thought it might be news of defeating the human. But there's more to it than that.
Small wonder when any among the populace might be king. Candidates are coming out of the woodwork.
Speaking of which, I've actually heard another rumor. They say Sanctifex Forden's planning some sort of grand announcement. Word among the Sanctus Church is that it's bound to bring Luis out of hiding.
Well, that would be useful.
Really? That'd be great if it's true.
The announcement is supposedly on the 22nd. They'd not be talking about such an exact date if there weren't some truth to it.
We'd best wait before we plan our next move, then. Might not have much of a choice, in truth.
22nd, that is, what, 2 days after the deadline? there's some interesting looking.
We have waited long enough to rule this land.
Scheming king. What sort of man has a contingency plan for his own death?
That face in the sky, is that really the king?
We didn't listen to some blasted rock. Name the new king under our authority and be done with it.
The populace would reject it outright. As it is so clearly born from the king's magic, they trust this decree as the king's own. That aside, when that assassin tried to claim Luis's head, I saw some strange magic foil his killing blow. Is that also the king's doing?
Is that not why we sent for that professed curse-breaker scholar or some such? Send her in, and let us hear her findings.
'Tis an honor, esteemed nobles. I am Rella Melanchorophus Cygnus, daughter of House Cygnus.
Yes, all right, spare us the pleasantries. We want the facts, girl.
Oh, well, concerning the magic that seemed to save Count Luis's life, we've seen similar incidents in different places. It would seem this magic's purpose is to ensure that the coronation cannot be decided by force, only by the trust of the people. If those who have earned a measure of the people's trust are being shielded, it must be by the king's magic. At least, that is my belief.
Oh, I thought that was pretty obvious, but I guess... Well, I guess things would be less obvious to just, you know, people standing around and watching while everything is actually happening. And, yeah.
So what? You're telling me that blasted Luis is invincible now? Damnation!
How distressing. Yet one wonders, is our risen king observing each individual conflict between his aspirants?
I cannot say how it's triggered. Only the king would know the exact conditions, and we obviously cannot simply ask. Though, I can say there is one certain means of bypassing it. A duel could overcome this sorcery.
So they can be killed, but not murdered. Certainly a petty distinction I could only expect from such a blind romanticist.
And how do we come to that conclusion in the first place?
And, that is everything I know. At the moment, that is.
At this point, Luis's public support rivals our own. Disappointing, really, that so many would desire his vision of shepherd and livestock.
Beasts, the lot of them. A dog is happiest on its leash.
They seek a king with strength, do they? Then let us give them a display of our own power, with grace, nobility, and civility.
Assassins dying in the streets. The people locked in an inescapable power struggle. What was His Majesty thinking?
Guessing she's gonna be a future follower?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
First up,
we've got a few days left before Forden makes his proclamation, but remember, one way or another, this ends with us facing off against Luis. We can't waste any time. Indeed, perhaps we should clear the monsters running rampant in the desert. It would seem bounties are available at the recruitment center again as well.
Oh, yeah?
The recruitment center? Would it be a problem if someone there spots a few new recruits who are supposed to be, you know, dead? After a debacle of that scale, I doubt anyone there will be particularly concerned or idle enough to even notice. Should anyone press you on the topic, merely mention my name. Okay? Waiting for Forden to make a move. While waiting for Forden to make his move, you can go meet various people, spend time with your allies, or prepare for the battle against Luis. Accepting requests from townspeople may open up more locations in the city. Always be ready to lend a helping hand. You can exit the city via Tradia Gate on San Lumio Street.
Well then.
I hear a voice. Hearing followers' echoes, Having obtained the Follower's Echoes ability from Gallica, you will now periodically hear your followers' voices. Oh, this is just literally the replacement for people calling you on your cell phone in Persona. Yeah, that makes sense that he would have an equivalent for that here. I guess. What would have been the alternative? Like messenger pigeons coming and landing on your shoulder every now and then, delivering little sheets of paper. Anyway, having obtained, yes, spending time with your followers will in turn increase the support they give you. If you happen to sense their voice, seek them out. Access the follower menu like so, or via the main menu to select a follower and travel to meet with them immediately. Okay. Perhaps I should discuss this with him. Huh? Hulkenberg comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her.
Say there.
Maybe I should, but I'm assuming that now there are going to be a lot more options than there used to be. Yeah, okay, so there's... I don't know, maybe that is in front of the tavern there. That icon might be Hulkenberg, since she was already mentioned, and I don't see any other icons of the sort popping up anywhere. We can obviously check out all the shops and everything.
Say there.
Got more memorandum to read, but we're going to do that next time. And, yeah, all kinds of things. Build strength for the Sanctus announcement.
Say there.
It is the 17th. Okay, so we have 5 days. Now, wait. Just want to double check. Oh, no, the 22nd would have been the day, would have been the deadline, basically. Or I suppose the 21st. We would have had to prevent the Day of Calamity by the 21st. And the 22nd was scheduled to be the Day of Calamity, but of course that's now over. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So we have several days to do stuff. Definitely looking forward to all the new things that might have unlocked. We're obviously going to check out those bounty hunts or whatever from the recruitment center. I was also expecting to maybe see a new quest or job that we might be able to do for Brigitte, but well, there is no icon there, so I'm guessing not. Anyway, again, I will take a look at all of that, check out what has become available now. Next time, for the time being, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.